One of the things that holds back men from improving their style and getting what they want out of life is the fear of rejection. Basically, they think that if I change things up, other people are going to notice and they are going to reject me. In today's video, gents, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to level up your style without shocking your friends. Gentlemen, this video was sponsored by Vincero, and I want you to go check them out right over here, guys, because they sent me a number of samples, and you guys know how this works. I want you to go check out the company. Let me know your favorite watches down below that you really like, ones that really stand out for you, and I'm going to, maybe send a few of you guys some of these extra watches that they sent me, but I've been wearing their watch now for about a month. It's a beautiful watch. And what I really like about it is it was created by guys that are watch enthusiasts. Their goal was to be able to, they sell the watches coming out there. They're like all these minimalist designs, they're cool, but we want something that's going to be a little bit more, have some complications to it, actually have something that when you look at this watch, you're like, gosh, that's all it costs? I would have thought it cost 10 times more. So they wanted to put out an affordable watch that would get compliments, give guys confidence, and really just when people see it, they're like, that is a beautiful watch. Tip number 1 to improve your style without shocking your friends, gentlemen, is to focus in on key pieces of clothing and to raise them up one notch. We're just talking about slight improvement. We're not talking about going from casual to white tie here. You are simply looking at, let's say, the graphic tees in your wardrobe. But instead of going with the graphic tee, maybe you want to look at a solid dark colored shirt with a V-neck, and that may look a lot better on you, especially if you're a thin guy or if you're a built guy. But let's say you've got a little bit of weight, weight right here around the midsection. You're maybe an ultra skinny individual. In that case, look for a casual button down. I've talked about this before. Maybe looking at polos, maybe a long sleeve polo. There are so many things you can do to slightly level up that graphic tee, or to take that t-shirt and go to a casual button down. Then if you're already wearing casual button downs, maybe find some dress shirts that actually can be worn outside of dress clothing, look good with jeans. Things like that are just going to step up your style and they're going to help you look great. Tip number 2 for improving your style without shocking your friends, gentlemen, is look to level up your shoes. So if you wear running shoes all the time and you're not always running or you're not always going to the gym, yeah, you may want to have a few other pairs out there. And what I love about leveling up your shoes is you can bring in unique styles which you may never have considered but are going to look great on you. So something like this has a rugged feel. It actually has a dressier look. You can wear this with jeans. You could wear this with flannel trousers. You could wear this with many things already in your wardrobe. When it rains, when it snows, these are going to work great. They've got good traction. And I mean, again, can I say this? Incredibly stylish. A simple dress boot. There are other things that you can do, and yes, I know many of you guys say, Antonio, I don't want to go right up to dress shoes. Well, dress shoes come in a wide variety. There are loafers out there, and loafers don't have lacing on them. Another cool thing here, though, is the texture. Notice that these are gray suede. So you can actually, yes, you could wear this with jeans. You can wear it with some casual slacks out there. All of a sudden, instead of actually wearing just black dress shoes all the time, you level up your game a bit. People start complimenting you. They notice these small details on the shoes. So another place to experiment with your shoes and to slightly upgrade them is to bring in a variety of other colors. I've talked about oxblood. I think it's a color that's really underused in a man's wardrobe. So if you already are attracted to dark browns, light browns, blacks, then you want to definitely check out oxblood. But cognac, another color, when look at this right here, we've got this darker right in here, lighter. The point being is change up the color, change up the texture, change up the style, and all of a sudden you've leveled up your shoe game. Tip number 3 to improve your style without shocking your friends, gentlemen, is to have fun with accessories. So let's go back to watches. I've already talked about Vincero. I'm going to link to them right over here, guys. Definitely go check them out. I've got a couple watches that I would love to send your way. All you have to do is go look at some of the watches, the styles. Be specific in the comments down below. Let me know which styles you love, and I'll be sending out a couple of those here soon. But understand, when you're looking at a watch company, you want one that is, especially if you're just getting started, you've never owned a watch before, you want to start off with one that is at an introductory price. Something that if you make a bad decision, you realize, I'm just not a watch guy. But I do have a feeling that a lot of you guys, if you try wearing it, especially those of you that don't wear watches, it's going to be something you'll start to get compliments on. You're going to actually kind of have fun with, checking the time, playing around with the different complications and things on it. And all of a sudden you're going to realize, this is a great area that I never even thought of, or I thought was outdated. And all of a sudden you start bringing it into your wardrobe. Another accessory that you can look to upgrade is to start having fun with jewelry. So bracelets, bead bracelets, metal bracelets, whatever it may be. You can also look at necklaces. You can look at rings. You can even look at earrings. Whatever it may be, guys, have fun with it. I know some of you guys are saying, well, I'm a little bit too conservative for that. Well, let's look at something that is incredibly functional. Your sunglasses. So many of you guys have been wearing the same style sunglasses forever. Maybe you're an aviator or maybe you're a sports sunglass wearer. Well, look at a pair of Wayfarers. Look at a pair of Clubmasters. Have fun, try a different style, maybe go with a different brand. You've slightly upgraded your style, you're having fun, and you focus in, guys, on those accessories. So tip number 4, we're going to focus in on the invisible upgrades. We're going to talk about fragrance, we're going to talk about underwear, we're going to talk about socks. These are things which are in many cases not even seen. But if you don't think you care about fragrance or you don't normally wear actually a perfume or a toilette or whatever it may be, understand that you actually do care about how you smell. Most men, 95% or more, actually do use deodorant. Because why? We don't want to smell bad. But if you think about the flip side of that, why don't you want to smell good? Women actually do notice this a lot more than men. And I'm not talking about being overpowering, where you walk into a room and everyone can smell you. No, I'm talking about actually having a signature scent that can be discovered whenever someone gets close. People say, wow, what are you wearing? And if you're not wearing a fragrance, or if you've only got one, maybe you've got two, experiment, have fun with this, and realize that it's something that, don't go overboard, but definitely start to use it to your advantage. Another invisible upgrade is to upgrade your underwear and your sock drawer. So with underwear, hopefully you're not flashing those out there, but you definitely want to try a quality pair of underwear, from maybe tanny or sheath, something made from a material that when you put it on, all I can tell you is it's friggin' amazing. Now, socks are going to be something that people will occasionally see. And the big trend I've seen the last few years, all these bright colored socks. Have a little bit of fun with it. I do find that, socks are something we rotate through. Not everything in your wardrobe has to be black or white or just a single solid color. Try something. Have a little bit of fun with it. Maybe you go with a solid bright color or something that maybe even has just the argyle design, something that, has been around for a while. But have fun with your socks and see if you can make that one slight little upgrade. Finally, tip number 5 to improve your style without shocking your friends, gentlemen, is to focus in on fit. I sometimes feel like a broken record here, but so many men, this is like the biggest mistake and the easiest thing that they can do. Now, how to improve it and not shock your friends? Well, when you're going out there to buy a new pair of jeans, to buy a new shirt, look at, when you put on that jacket, try going a little one size smaller. Most men make the mistake of buying clothing that is way too loose on them. They assume that loose clothing is going to be it's just going to be more comfortable. That's not true. Closer fitted clothing is not uncomfortable if it fits you properly. In fact, higher armholes, all these other things with it actually fitting closer to your body, it's actually going to give you more freedom of movement, and therefore it's going to be more comfortable. Just because it doesn't feel familiar does not mean it is wrong for your body type. Guys, join my free Facebook group where you can post photos. You go to the mall, take pictures of yourself, and say, hey guys, what do you think? I'm about to buy this outfit, or I would like to buy it. I'll come back tomorrow. But give me some feedback. Those guys in the group, they're actually giving some great advice. Take some of your existing clothing, especially your higher end clothing, maybe your button down shirts, even your jeans, to a tailor to get them adjusted to fit you better. All right, guys, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below if I missed anything, if there are tips or tricks that you would give to guys who are looking to improve their style and not shock their friends. And go check out Vincero, a great company. Don't forget, down in the comments, let me know which specific style that you love, that you would love to have sent your way. That way I can go down there and choose a winner and possibly select you so I can send out some of these watches. And if you're in the market for an entry-level watch and you want one that just looks great, it looks like something would cost 10 times what they're selling the watches for, you definitely want to check them out. I know the one I have here, I love the complications, and in fact, I am not going to give all the ones I really liked these watches. I'm going to keep one, but I do have some other ones I'm going to be sending out your way. But guys, definitely good company. Go check them out. That's it, guys. See you in the next video.